Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. My name is Buzzy107 and today we're starting here in the base again. Because well, that last build kind of took some supplies away from me that I wasn't expecting. So, off camera, I went ahead and stocked up on some stone bricks. And I even have some more cracked stone bricks smelting here in the furnace. And we're going to go right back down here for a second. Because today I'm going to talk to you guys about some farming opportunities that you can do. So, when it comes to the farms that we do around here, or the builds that we do and all that, I usually try to make them more aesthetic. Like, we have the sniffer farm over there, we have the bee farm over here, which I hope you guys watched the long play, because in the long play we decorated this, and just a quick side note, I think that this looks amazing. And then we made this during the long play, this bridge that goes just over this little body of water. I need to come back in here and fix it up a little bit more. But down here, I've been working on some stuff for a while. This is actually where we get all of our stone. Because very simple farm is having lava flowing from a source onto water will make cobblestone. But if you have flowing water getting hit by lava, it makes stone. And doing this, you can set up a simple farm that will produce a lot of stone. You can, but today what I want to talk about is another farm that you can make that's so simple, don't even need redstone for it. So to do this one, you can go as low as you want in the world. For me, I usually just do it right at the surface. Just dig out a grass block, place a moss block down, and then you can put bone meal in your offhand. And you can just keep doing that, repeating that over and over again. But as you see, we're already down in stone layers, and we've only used 4 pieces of bone meal. So this is a highly effective farm. I do recommend, if you use it, have a way of getting out, because currently I have no way of getting out, which isn't a problem. You could potentially mine out a whole chunk doing this, and the best thing about it is, watch this. I'm going to break this out. And you see how we have all this ore here. I'm going to set this in, bone meal it. If you notice, it didn't bone meal. And I'll even put another piece right here next to that and bone meal it. And as you notice, it doesn't affect the ores. So essentially, you are able to continuously mine this moss around the ores. Because I could go right here into the middle of the ore, place it, bone meal it, and as you can see, everywhere that was a ore block didn't get touched. So it's really good for mining, because you can go ahead and you can, mine up your ores as you go. Get yourself down to a stone layer where it's all stone, and continue mining. Or you can just mine it all out and, you know, not touch the stone at all. Well, the ores at all. And we might do that later on down the road. We're not going to do that right now, because that takes a long time. That would be a multiple day episode of just me over here breaking and replacing blocks. But yeah, moss mining, definitely recommend trying it. If you need moss and you don't feel like going and destroying a lush cave, literally just bone meal the moss on the ground. But I'm gonna get some more of this. I want to get a few stacks, and then I'll come back. So, alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright, now I do want to explain something while I'm kind of doing this. Moss will not mine horizontally, so like moss will only convert in a horizontal pattern. So if you notice, when I'm doing this, it's not converting to any of the ones on the side of the wall here. It's literally just converting to ones in a horizontal direction around us. And it won't convert if it has something on top of it. So like these lapis blocks will never convert. Well, the stone underneath of it will never convert. I will have to mine that out by hand, or go in and change the block myself by removing the lapis, which I'm not going to do. I'm just keep going down because we're almost full, as you can see. This will fill your inventory up fairly quickly, but you can just come under here and remove any stones that aren't like doing what you want them to do. A little bit of time. I mean, we're at Y21, and up there is above sea level. Sea level is generally at 64. Now this tip real quick won't help people who are playing on Bedrock, but if you come over here and look over by targeted block, it'll actually tell you if it's moss replaceable, which it says right here, hashtag Minecraft moss _ replaceable. But if you go over here to the dripstone, it says targeted block, Minecraft dripstone block. It only says that the sculk can replace it. But watch, and we take out that andesite, we'll bone meal it. Look, the dripstone doesn't convert. So you cannot moss mine dripstone with well, with the moss, obviously. But I'm gonna block this up. Don't have any more creepers coming in. And throw that down. Throw down my ender chest real quick. Get my bed out. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Yeah, we're at 15, and we've only been doing this for about maybe 30 minutes. So it's a really effective way to mine out large areas, and I quite like doing it because it gives me a chance to mine out a large area. I can use a hoe, and I actually won't be able to go any further. Alright, we are back in our base, and I'm going to show you guys all you need to do to make a moss stone brick is mossy stone brick, well, stone bricks and moss, and you just combine the two. mossy stone bricks. And that's the easiest way to do it. If you want to get like large amounts of it, just go moss mining for a little while and then convert everything that you get. But I'm going to go ahead and convert some of this plus store some of the moss. And I'm going to put all these ores here in our ore chest. Grab out these. Because I do have a plan for all of this going forward, but gotta get there first. So I'm gonna go ahead and convert all this stuff over, and I will meet you guys at deep slate level down that way. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are here in the deep slate layers of our world, where actually a lot of mining back when we began this series. And I'm here because I'm going to show you guys that even down here slate, we're a little bit harder to mine things. Like the time to break deep slate is a little bit longer. Now I personally don't do this because it's not my preferred thing to do when it comes to deep slate, because I do like the deep slate texture. Well, not the deep slate, but the cobbled deep slate texture. Actually, that you can actually mine deep slate with through deep slate with the moss mining method. Alright, so with time and a lot of patience, as you can see, we've moss mined all the way down here from up there, but with time and a lot of patience, I've actually gotten down to -53, which is one of the layers for diamonds. And as you can see, I uncovered some of the diamonds. I'm not going to mine them just yet. I'm actually going to grab this, grab some wood. I'm going to make some torches real quick. And put this stuff back in here. And I'm going to start placing down a torch. Right here, this is obviously gravel. Gravel is not moss replaceable, and I'll show you, I already showed you how to look up the tags, but if you ever moss something and it for whatever reason it doesn't replace it, and you're not sure as to why, chances are it's a block that's not moss replaceable. Those include sand, sand ore blocks, most of your unique blocks like your dripstone, and all of those aren't sand replaceable. I mean, aren't moss replaceable as well. And I'm just basically at this point just trying to get us down to the bottom of the world. I know we probably won't uncover more diamonds, but I just want to show you guys at this point that it is possible to get down to the bottom of the world with, well, to bedrock with literally just moss and a lot of determination. And I don't think I've properly showed you guys deep slate yet either. Well, bedrock yet either. Alright, so this is the bedrock floor at the bottom of the world. And what it is that it's bedrock. It's usually never in the same height throughout the world. Find sections like this, and you'll find like old stuff hidden within it, like all this redstone that we just found. But yeah, like you'll find different ores. And I'm definitely keeping this gravel that we're finding because I want to show you good use for gravel here in a second. The azalea shrubs, all of it. So if you have the ability to do it, you can actually mine out entire chunks with just one piece of moss and a lot of determination. Now, as much as I wish we were that rich that we didn't need these, that's not the case. And we do need them, so here I'd go ahead and mine these. Camera with you guys. And we got 5. We had 4, we got 5. Oh. One more than what we had, but one more than the ore blocks that we had, but still. It'll help us when it comes to creating item trims. But yeah, the reason why I'm so keen on keeping the gravel is because you can go in here and take a stack of dirt and you take gravel, and for every gravel you put in there, basically get, well, every dirt and gravel you basically get 4, so you double the amount of dirt because you can actually take coarse dirt, hoe it, and turn it back into regular dirt. So that's why I generally try and keep any of the gravel. Also because you can mix it with sand and dye, make concrete powder. You can actually make, there's a lot of different colors of concrete powder that you can, that's all 16 colors. One last thing with you guys, as far as like renewable farms go. It actually deals with our bee farm. As you know, we have these bees, and we said we needed to make more of them. Well, you can go in here and don't have any more, but have the flowers. So you can bone meal 2 tall flowers specifically to get more flowers of that type. But the best thing about these is get them, find your bees. You can actually breed the bees together with flowers. V mechanics are good because, you know, honeycomb you can make in wax copper with honeycomb. You know, now you can take the copper, and as long as you set it 1, 2, 5 blocks apart, like that, you can actually age it faster. That's why you'll see some people on YouTube making these giant fields where they just lay out copper like that, because they actually are aging the copper faster. That being said, you can take and you can put the wax on it and it will stay that age. This one and this, it'll take the wax off. And as you notice in our chat, if you're a fan of the Karate Kid, wax on, wax off. So, but we'll let these age, and then we'll come back and I'll show you that this one stays. Change. Alright, so one quick thing that I wanted to show you guys. As you see, I have some llamas here from the Wandering Trader. You can actually tame these. And if you shift click on them, you can actually give them different carpets, and they will take on a different color. And if you come up to them with a chest, shift click on them, I believe, there you go, you can click on them and then they will have an inventory. It varies from llama to llama, the amount of inventory space they'll have. Like this one has 9. This one has 9. You go over to this one only has 6. And it depends on, like, on a bunch of different things, but you can actually take them, and as long as you have one llama on a lead, the other 3 will follow. The others will follow. And I think it's up to 9, I believe, that will follow you at one time. I'm not sure right off the top of my head, but I think it's 9. It's oxidized some, and I can actually clean it off by right clicking. But yeah, that's one of the main built our bee farm. Was for the ability to wax our copper in stages, keep it looking a certain way for some future builds that we have, because if you look, you'll see that I have quite a bit of copper blocks throughout here. And at some point I do want to make a some more builds on that shore, and I want to use copper blocks for more of my proofs. But that's all I have for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this little look into some of the ways you can renew some of your resources in Minecraft, and just kind of duplicate some of your resources, get some of your stuff, you know, taken care of more or less. In the next episode, we will possibly be terraforming over there and behind me some more. Yeah, guys, that's all I have for now. My name is Buzzy107. Bye. And real quick before I go, I want to show you guys that you can actually do some crafting with the honey and the blocks in your inventory. You can actually make honey blocks with 4 honeycomb blocks. Honeycomb block looks more like a floor texture, whereas the honey block is kind of a transparent, almost like a slime block. That's right. 2 bottles. Actually stick to it. And you get a advancement for sliding down the side of a honey block. But that sound that it makes is not a fun sound. Yeah. Just a little quick thing I want to show you guys. You can do with honey and the honey blocks and all the honeycomb you've been getting. And once you've crafted it into honey, a honeycomb block, you can break it down into honeycomb. So don't do that thinking that you're going to be able to store it like you do your redstone. It won't work. For this farm, have it set up. All we have to do when we bottles is just go on, grab them. As you see, we already have enough to make another honeycomb block. So it's helpful because whenever we do a full harvest, we just go ahead and get a honeycomb block. Yeah, guys. Just wanted to throw that in there at the end of the episode so you guys can see. But that's all I got for now. Bye, guys. Bye.